today. Today we are going to check out the iRobot Handheld Vacuum H1. Now this surprised me when it came out because iRobot is, well, a robot company. So why are they putting a lot of their time and effort into a handheld vacuum? When I think they should be putting their time into the newest and greatest robot vacuum, which I'm sure they're doing. They're definitely keeping it on the DL. And I haven't personally heard any new information about it, but I figured I'd try this guy out. It is a hefty price tag at $250 plus tax, and it's more just a handheld vacuum. So a lot of these vacuums you've been seeing lately coming out are handheld vacuums, but they include the long tube that goes down and then has a brush roll that cleans your carpet, so a handheld vacuum essentially. So this is all it includes right here: upholstery tool, combination tool, crevice tool, the charger, and then a wall mount. Surprisingly, I haven't seen any reviews on this at all. There's not much information online. Even iRobot hasn't really been throwing out a lot of information about this, or even any type of commercials or anything that I have not seen. So let's go ahead and cut into this. We'll check it out together, and I'll be putting this through a whole bunch of tests, and I'll be taking it out to my car, see if it cleans the car well. My car's very dirty right now, so we'll see if all these tools work. And then I'll put this up against some of the cheap vacuums that I currently have. So I have probably about 8 stick vacs, and essentially they're all the same when you take away the tube and the main brush head. So I'll be putting this up against some of the cheaper and even the more expensive stick vacs and see how well this goes up against that. So here's the box. Front and back is basically the same, and really not that much information on it. Let's go ahead and check this guy out. Alright, first off you get the user manual. Probably don't need that. It's pretty easy to use, a handheld vac. Here is the crevice tool, just simply plastic, no branding, no iRobot, no nothing. I think that would have been a cool little touch if they could have just put a simple iRobot right here or something like that, but no branding whatsoever. Here is the wall mount. I mean, let's be honest, pretty cheap. I mean, I guess that's all you need, but nothing to it. No type of charging port or anything on here to set your vacuum on so that it'll charge while it's hanging. Of course you can plug it in, but you think for $250 you see some sort of feature just to set it, and then when you need it, grab it. I don't really care that much for that. It does come with some screws to get it mounted. Here is the charging cable. At least this one, they put iRobot on it. And it's just your standard type of plug that pretty much all different vacuums use. Here's your combination tool. Got all these bristles to help loosen up dirt and debris, and then you can click this and it'll come off. And I believe this is for getting up hair, or it helps with hair. Once again, nothing on here says iRobot, which personally I would love a little stamp right there that says iRobot. Let me know in the comments if you agree with that. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the main vacuum. This is the heavy duty brush roll. We'll have to do a hair test on this as well. Usually when they look like this, where it's bristles and then kind of hard plastic, usually it's pretty good for pet hair and even human hair. We'll be putting that through the test as well. iRobot on here, which I expected to be on the main brush head, but why not throw that on all the other little pieces too? Once again, that's just my preference. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree with that or not. So I just have this pivoting piece of plastic, which I guess is pretty cool because you can get it real flat on the floor. I'm sure this is when it pivots when you're on stairs, so you can get more into the corners. This piece feels pretty heavy duty, and we'll see how good this guy is. That is all that's in the box. Nicely wrapped, so it's definitely not going to get damaged. And here it is. I will say, this definitely has some heft to it. It's pretty heavy, definitely feels like a good build quality. I've had some cheap handheld vacuums and they're super light, and just overall they're not going to do a great job. So let's see what we have here. Here's the filter. Very easy to pop on and off. Should be washable. Here we have a continuous mode. So when you pull the trigger, you can switch this over and it's going to stay on for you, which I kind of like. A lot of, like, say, Dysons, you have to hold this down the entire time you're cleaning. And for me, I like to just have it on automatically, or at least where you can click it on like twice and then it stays on. Pretty small dirt bin overall. So to remove the entire dust bin, there's a button down here. Click that and this whole entire part comes off. And then to empty the bin, you just simply push this button here and it'll pop it down and empty it for you. So once again, a pretty small bin. The filter's simple to remove. You just grab it here, pull it right out, and once again, this is going to be washable as well. Just going to hook this guy up. Let's see if we have any power straight from iRobot, or if I need to charge it. So I'm going to squeeze the trigger. Okay, so just have it power by itself, you just literally flick this over. You're good to go. Or you can hold it down yourself. So this does have two suction modes. Turn that on continuous if you want, and you push this button back here. That's lower, this is higher. So very little extra suction. Usually when you can boost up suction, say like on a Dyson, you hear it big time over how loud the suction power is. And here's just a real quick test. Obviously it's just some paper towels. Any robot's going to suck this up, but we'll see how far away it can go and just how well it does. So we're going to go put on its max suction. With this one. Obviously for paper towels, no problem whatsoever. I'm going to be putting this through a lot of different tests, different surfaces, my car, the stairs, and anything else you guys like to see with this. Let me know down in the comments. Detaching the accessory is very easy. Just click that, pull it off. Another thing I noticed with the crevice tools, it's just a slide-on mechanism. So it doesn't even click in. You have to use, just some force to get it to stay on, and then force it off when you're done. I wish they would have done some sort of click-in system. I just find that's a little bit easier for one, and it's going to hold it for sure. So say you shove this in between your seats in your car to get something way down in there, and it gets kind of caught in there. This thing's just going to come right off. Watch how easy it is. So that's definitely something they should have done. I don't know what they were thinking with that. Same with this one here too. Just pushes on, and that's it. Really would have liked to see some sort of click on like this. The only one that does have the click on is the main brush head, because there's a port to send it power. So this is motorized. Alright, so what do you guys think just from the unboxing? Here's my personal opinion. Definitely feels heavy and heavy duty. It seems like it's going to be well made. I think the suction personally should be quite a bit more. It doesn't sound like there's a lot of suction even on highest mode. I do like the fact that it has the continuous mode. The battery is rechargeable and you can pop it off and replace it if need be. That's definitely a good feature. The tools, I wish they would say iRobot on it. Once again, not a big deal to most people. Just an extra touch that I think these manufacturers should be using, especially a high-end manufacturer like iRobot. I do wish that it clicked in and stayed on, whereas if this can get wedged into something and fall off, I don't like that about it. Same with this one. It doesn't click on. It's just kind of like a friction type of mount. That part comes off. And then, personally, I think they could have made a cooler looking or a bigger mount. I will be doing a bunch of tests with these. Please let me know down in the comments what kind of test you want to see, and I'll definitely make that happen. Like I said, I have a truck and the floor mats right now are very dirty, and I'm going to definitely use this guy out there and see how well it does. That's about it for this unboxing. Once again, please let me know what you guys thought. Do you think $250 is too much for this guy? We'll find out after I do a few tests. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you want to see more about this, definitely consider subscribing. Hit that notification bell. I believe I have some of the first videos period on YouTube, so definitely let me know what test you want to see and I'll make it happen. After I do a few tests, let's go ahead and all discuss this and see what we think. If it's a buy or a pass. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome day. See ya.